just making money. It's integrity. It's what you stand for. It's what you actually believe in.
Hey, back!
You believe in yourself.
Revenge!
You believe you'll be successful.
Get the back!
And the hard times will come from the good times. The hard times will come from success. The hard times will come from the money, and the mayhem follows. So can you handle the mayhem? Can you handle the money? Can you handle the success? Can you handle the failure? Can you handle the lovers? Can you handle the memes? Can you handle everything that there is in between? That's the question I have for you.
Got to get ready!
Can you handle it?
What a big payback.
All money ain't good money.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Read the Room Productions, episode 17 podcast. And today I'm going to be discussing a few things on this week's episode, which are the movie trailers that just came out this week. And one of them I showed you, which was Denzel Washington's new movie, Highest to Lowest, by Spike Lee directing it. The other two trailers that came out, which was How to Train Your Dragon trailer, number 2, and Together. Guy Ritchie is set to direct a Roadhouse sequel. The Conjuring 4, The Ritual movie, Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock teaming up again, Miles Teller leading another movie, which is a Magical Municipal movie, and finally we're going to end it off with something I'm not going to say till the very end, close to it. So you'll just have to find out as you scroll through the video. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that by hitting the subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. And if you have Facebook, Instagram, or X, including Rumble and TikTok, please sure to follow me there as well. And as always, let's get started. Alright, so the Denzel Washington's Highest to Lowest film. I like the concept of it. I mean, Denzel is a really good actor. I've always liked him as an actor. He starred in so many movies. He's got an interesting flaw of how he is as a person, too. So I really am respecting a lot that he does as an actor, and I'm really hoping that this one is going to do really good. I mean, Highest to Lowest, when I think of that title, I think of, like, the riches and the poor, or like just, you know, how do you get through life through ups and downs, like through challenges that we face through adversity and so forth and so on. So I'm excited. This should be a really good movie. Can't wait to see it when it comes out soon. The other two trailers that came out today, which were the How to Train Your Dragon number 2 trailer, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out, because I've seen the movies. And this one, I'm ready for this. This should be a really good live action movie coming out next month. Can't wait for that. Together, this is a crazy body horror with Dave Franco and Alison Brie in a setting where it's really uncomfortable, but they're playing a couple, and of course there's some weird magic ritual stuff that is going to turn a lot of people going, what? What is that? But anyway, we'll see when that comes out soon. So, looks freaky. But it's not for everybody if you're not into horror. And speaking of another movie that's set to direct, it is a sequel to Roadhouse with Guy Ritchie and set to direct this. I liked Roadhouse 1. This one was a really good movie, kind of like tying to the original, except it wasn't really, set to a sequel. It was just a remake, but it wasn't bad. Jake Gyllenhaal, he did really good as the lead character. I'm really curious to see what the sequel holds, and if you haven't seen the remake of Roadhouse, I recommend you check it out on Amazon. So I can't wait to see what the sequel brings. Should be very fun. The Conjuring 4 coming back for one last chapter. I've seen all the other 3 Conjuring movies, and oh boy, they were really, really good. But I'm curious what the last chapter is going to be about, and I heard it's like the biggest chapter of the storyline between those 2 characters. And so we'll see when this comes out soon. Can't wait. Should be a really fun ride for horror fans. The Ritual movie. So this is another horror movie that is going to be starring Al Pacino and Dan Stevens, and they say this is a inspiration of a true story to The Exorcist, of how The Exorcist movie became the movie. And so it's an inspiration, or like based off of real life events that happened. So this should be a really good film to like check out for horror fans out there. We'll see when this comes out soon. I actually like Al Pacino. He's a really good actor. Dan Stevens, of course. He was awesome in other films. Can't wait to see what this brings. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock are teaming up once again from the Speed movie. This is going to be awesome to see them come together and do a really good movie. And it's I think it's a thriller type, so it should be really great. I hope it's going to bring so many memories to thinking back when we watched Speed, and now it's like, now they're back together with a new, different movie. Should be fun. Miles Teller is set to lead in writer-director Greg Weber's Magical Municipal. So that is about a guy who is struggling through the musician world. And it's similar to, like, if you ever seen the movie Ratatouille, well, so the Magical Municipal is like a animal that is to love and share. That's like an expression for having like an ability that tells the story. Like an ability, for example, the rat in Ratatouille, Remy, he had the ideas of cooking, and it helped the human Linguini into becoming the chef. But he wasn't good at the chef. It was the rat who was doing the work. So it's like similar, like the musician career where Miles Teller is not doing well. So he finds an animal who's really good at musician. That is where it's all going to start, to where he uses it for his career. So I'm excited about that. We'll find out when we find a concept and a trailer for it soon. Alright, finally, we're going to end things off here with, and I told you at the end of the video I would tell you, it is, you ready? Alright, John Wick fans, we are getting a 5th John Wick movie, and the director said it's going to be a whole completely new story. It's going to blow our minds, is what the director has said. We'll see. I can't wait. I loved all the John Wick movies. 5th one, I'm really excited to see where this goes. But yeah, can't wait. Keanu Reeves, like I told you before, I think he's one of the best actors that we've ever seen in movies. Should be a really fascinating movie coming out too this summer with Ballerina, with him coming back, sort of, but it's a prequel between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4 with Ana de Armas as the lead actress in this. I'm excited. Can't wait to see that when it comes out next month, I believe. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining my channel. Please subscribe and follow through all my social media platforms, and I can't wait to do more with you soon. All right, take care, guys. Have a wonderful day.